Welcome back to the March edition of Cody's Corner. Hope everyone is doing well, enjoying spring as we move into it. Glad we got through winter and things weren't too bad. I think speaking with our highway surveyor, Steve Hayward, we had to send the plows out only a couple of times, so that's always a good thing, and I hope you all enjoyed your winter and as we get into spring. I'd like to just provide some updates on what's been going on in town surrounding our operations and various projects that we've been working on. Just so everyone is aware, at the last Board of Selectmen meeting, the board did vote to suspend their office hours. Since the new board was voted in November of 2022, they had been doing office hours twice a month during the day on one Tuesday and then the evening the other Tuesday. The support for that was overwhelming at first, but as we kind of settled things down throughout town and we've really gotten to provide more information, be more transparent with the public, there has not been as much of a need. So what we've done is the selectmen are always available. If you'd like to meet with them, you can schedule an appointment. You can reach out to them directly. Their contact information is on the website. You can also contact the Board of Selectmen's office, and the office assistants. The office assistant will be able to assist you and give you their information or schedule that meeting for you if you'd like. So just wanted to make sure everyone's aware of that. We also had a great police swearing-in ceremony on March 12th. We had several promotions and new officers. So we welcomed Patrolman Stephen Raditz and Daniel Shaheen. There was the promotion of Michael Schleif from patrolman to sergeant. There was also a promotion of Officer Joseph Cushman to detective. We swore in police matron Tina Oliveira, and recently retired Sergeant Patrick Sterling is now a special police officer. So congratulations to everyone in our police department. Our Chief Shavs does an excellent job, our Deputy Chief, and the whole team over there are very excited to welcome everyone on board and continue to provide high quality services to the community. We had the presidential primary on March 5th. 1,871 registered voters voted in this election. This is about 29.4% of all of the registered voters in Halifax. This is pretty consistent of what we've seen with primary elections. I just want to say kudos to our town clerk, Susan Lawless, our assistant town clerk, Jennifer Carr, and all of the volunteers and staff support from to help with the election. A lot goes into these elections at the local level, so again, thank you for everything that you have done to assist. And this is just the beginning. We have some more elections coming up with the local election in May. We also will have another primary election in September, I believe, and then the presidential election in November. So a lot of work on the town clerk's hands. The town is officially a member of GATRA, so I mentioned this in a previous Cody's Corner episode, but we have joined on. We have membership on their committee. You really won't notice any differences in the level of service that we provide for our transportation, particularly for those with disabilities and seniors, but we do want to expand the transportation options in the future. So if you have any feedback on that, areas where you think we could expand, please let us know. Reach out to myself. You can reach out to Darlene Reagan, our Council on Aging Director, and we definitely want to hear from you and ways to improve that service, particularly now that we are part of GATRA. As required annually, our Wage and Personnel Board met, so that's comprised of our Board of Selectmen and our Finance Committee. They held a public hearing where they hear any proposed amendments to the bylaw, the personnel bylaw. Ultimately, there were two requested amendments this year. The first one was the library was looking to create a substitute librarian position. Ultimately, we already have that, so that's something that can move forward without an amendment to the bylaw. And the other was just cleaning up the bylaw. Several things hadn't been updated in years. We wanted to make sure we were current with the law and just make things more efficient, considering Wage and Personnel Board doesn't meet that often and isn't involved in the day-to-day operations of the town. So we made several recommended changes, which you will see on the town meeting warrant. We're also still looking for members to join our Conservation Commission and the Alewife Restoration Committee. So if you're interested in either of those committees, send a talent bank form to the Board of Selectmen's office. You can get it all online. You can either mail it in, you can drop it off in person, or email it, and we will hopefully have those candidates in before the Board of Selectmen sometime in April. We have 1 open seat on the Conservation Commission, and we have 2 open seats on the Alewife Restoration Committee. So definitely reach out if you're interested in that. We are still recruiting for several key positions in town. Those include our conservation agent and our town accountant. If you're interested in that or know someone interested, our website has all of those details as far as the application and where that can be submitted. So please, if you aren't interested, share that information with anyone who you think may be interested. I also wanted to provide an update on several projects going on in town. Some are internal, some are more public facing, but the town is very busy. All of our departments are busy getting things accomplished beyond the day-to-day operations. So the highway barn will have a roof replacement occurring. That will take place later this month or sometime in April, where they'll be replacing that whole roof. We have issued the request for qualifications to bring on the owner's project manager for the new Council on Aging. So this is really exciting. You may recall we've talked about this several times in the past. We are working to build the new Council on Aging on Montponset Street. It will be located on the parcel of land that is planned to be donated by Thorndike Development in conjunction with their 55+ condominiums. The Board of Selectmen did approve the Master Development Agreement with Thorndike Development, which is awesome. That means we're making progress. That allows them to move forward and submit for permitting under the town's boards and committees that they need to submit for. So that is underway, and we are underway to secure an owner's project manager, which is basically the town's eyes and ears throughout this project. Someone who is certified as a project manager in the state of Massachusetts. They will help us in preparing the bid documents for the design of the building. They'll also assist us with overseeing that design. Then they'll assist us with the bid documents for the actual construction and assist us with overseeing the actual construction to be sure that things are done to plan. Anything that needs to be changed, they'll review that, any change orders, so on and so forth. So this is great. That has gone out, and those will be due in April, and then we hope to have selected a project manager and execute a contract sometime in May. So as we have more information on this, I will definitely share that, but just wanted to let everyone know that that project is moving forward, and it's very exciting, and they plan to start on the pickleball courts hopefully sometime later this year as well, which will then be donated to the town. Let's see, the implementation of our online licensing and permitting. This is something else you probably have heard me mention previously. That is moving quickly. We are very excited with that. We have a great team in place. Ed Bailey, our new building commissioner, and Cesar Calero, our IT and communications specialists, are working to get that implemented. The goal would be to have the building permits all online by July 1st with a start date of July 1st. As we get more information on that and have information to share, we will certainly let you know. We will post that on our website. We will have videos for trainings, so on and so forth. But I just wanted to make everyone aware that that is coming, and we are moving on that. That'll make things much more efficient, not only on the internal side, but also externally for applicants. It'll make it a lot easier. You submit everything online 24/7, and you also can get live updates of where your permit or application stands at any point, not just when town hall is open. So more information to come on that. And then the last update as far as projects that I have is something very exciting, and this really is a result of the feedback that we've gotten from the community. Is we will be implementing a question and answer page dedicated to the town. And basically, it's a community forum, so similar to some of these social media pages that exist, but it really will be something that the town is able to provide the facts for. What we hear is, the information isn't out there as easily and accessible as the public would prefer. So we've taken that into account. We will be launching this page sometime in the first week of April. We will post it on our website. It'll be separate from our website, but you'll have access to it directly from our website. With the idea being, you have a question about Halifax, and it could be anything. It could be, what's the status of an ongoing project? Or I heard that this is happening in town, is this true? Anything related to the town, we want you to come to this page, ask the question, and within 48 hours, we will have an answer for you. So whether it's myself, whether it's a member of the Board of Selectmen, whether it's one of our department heads or staff, we will make sure that we get the answer for you and provide that factual information directly from you, from the question from you directly to you with the answer. So we look forward to rolling that out and hearing your feedback on it, things that we can change and adjust, but we are very excited for this. And the idea is to do exactly that and give you the information, present you the facts so you know exactly what's going on in town, rather than maybe going to social media or other outlets that may not always be accurate and aren't directly from the source, which is the town. So we look forward to rolling that out. And if you have any questions, comments, feedback on that process, please reach out to us and let me know. And then finally, just a reminder that town meeting is scheduled for May 13th, 6:30 p.m. over at the elementary school. Warrants will be mailed to all residents 2 weeks prior to that date. Selectman Seelig and I will be doing a town meeting warrant preview in April, and we hope you find that helpful. We'll run through all of the warrant items and just give you an update and overview of what each of those are. You can expect the operating budget, our capital plan, approval of a solar pilot, and then those amendments to the wage and personnel bylaw. There'll obviously be some other items on the warrant, but those are kind of some of the big ones that, just so you are aware, are coming up. And then just one final thing in closing. Many of you may be aware that the town has been presented with some difficulties in the budget for fiscal 25 that we are currently working on. The schools have submitted a proposed budget that represents an 11.6% increase from their cost of education from fiscal 24, which is our current year, to fiscal 25, which is next year. We are working through those. We have our finance committee, our selectmen, our school committees, our administration in the school department, myself, our town accountant. We really are dedicated to finding a solution that will work for everybody with minimal impact to the residents. We want to continue providing high level and high quality of services to you as a residents. We also want to continue to provide high level and quality of education to our students, whether that's at Halifax Elementary School, in the Silver Lake, the middle school and the high school. That is our number one priority. This is certainly a challenge, but I do just want to assure everyone that we are working through this. We are working collaboratively, and the goal is to present a balanced budget at town meeting with as minimal impact as possible to the community as a whole. If you have any questions on that process, our finance committee has been meeting regularly on this. The school committees have been meeting regularly on this. You can feel free to watch some of those meetings. But if you have additional questions, please contact me, contact my office. You can contact our town accountant's office. Attend any of the finance committee meetings. We'll be having a joint meeting with the Board of Selectmen and the finance committee the first week of April that we hope to have the school department in to present their final budget to us, and that'll really be a total deliberation of where we are with the town's budget as a whole. And with that, I thank you. And like I said, any feedback, any comments, questions, please reach out to me directly. We try to make ourselves as available as we can. We are here to support you. We are here to better the services of the town, better serve our residents, our business owners. So thank you, and we look forward to seeing you again next month.